about his quality. As potent as he could take advantage of those moments in the game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and most of the opponents wait one set piece, one corner. Most of the teams always wait one counter-attack to punish you. Yeah, we know. Except maybe 2 or 3 or 4 teams. The other ones wait there against us. So we had to accept it. It happened last season, in the previous seasons. So I know what it is. But the mistake is part of the game. So the mistake from Alex is not in the bad position. It's just in England, always when you have the ball here, receive the ball in the middle, when you be pressed, you have to set the ball. He didn't do that. But Alex was the best player on the pitch today. Do you know why? Because after the mistake, he never hid. After the mistake, he never said, I don't want the ball. And before the cross to Sergio, but there's a consequence for many circumstances, he made 4 or 5 actions to pass the ball, to take the ball and play. And that is one of the most delight. With mistakes is part of the game. It's just, I'm pretty sure the second half it was 2 or 3 balls. We spoke about that in our time. Like it was 2 or 3 balls in that position, he set the ball. He did it. He's young, he will learn. He played in a position he's not used. That's why I said to the guys in the halftime, learn from Zinchenko today, guys. Learn from them. But everybody can make a mistake. But what he has done after that, in the same game, where he can feel bad, guilty for the team, his reaction was outstanding. One of the most incredible I've ever seen. Because at the end he's so young. And that's why I'm delighted for the assist for the third goal, and especially the second half in all the minutes he played.
Your reaction to losing 2 games, do you think that sends a message to Liverpool that, the fans are saying it?
No. I think we're not here to send message Liverpool. Liverpool knows what he has to do. We know what he has to do. It's the first against the second next Thursday. I know the distance is big, 7 points, especially because they are so solid and consistent. But it's a game at home, and hopefully our extra help for our people can come in Etihad next Thursday and support us, not just for the game, because I think, honestly, for the deep of my heart, these guys deserve it. So what they have done the last 40, 50 months, how they defend this club in that period together is incredible. It's massive. Because sometimes you need, in the winter break, everybody lose games except Liverpool in that period. But everybody drop points. That's normal. So, but the way we play every game until the last minute, we spoke about, responsibilities. We spoke about what they are like a team. And they did it today fantastic.
What was the difference today between these games and the last 2 games? What was the difference in your team?
Well, the difference is Raja Sterling shoot a goal, was the deflection and score a goal. Of course, there's more margin in that period. What happened is the diving from Brown is a penalty. You go in the halftime, we went through the disaster when we played 35 minutes, exceptional. So. It's football sometimes is like this. What would you expect when you are at Crystal Palace playing good, 1 goal, playing solid, like this? Right, 1, second 1,000 from his apartment, shoot and put the ball to the corner. So heads off, compliment. So, so it's nothing to add. But the feeling, of course, today we're a little bit more aggressive. It were more with the ball was clear. Everybody played simple. We were more aggressive to attack to the goal. Our back was everybody fight with second balls. Of course, Fernandinho helped us a lot in that position. So I think except 10, 15 minutes always happen in the Premier League, always. At the end was a good game.
Were you relieved that Fernandinho wasn't seriously injured by Højbjerg?
Definitely. It was a relief. Yeah.
Do you think that was just frustration from Højbjerg?
I don't know. I know Pierre. We were together in Munich. He's a fantastic guy. He grew up here in Southampton. Incredible physicality, fantastic goal. He has everything, but it's what it is.
Do you think that the way the City coped with the second half today, do you think that will help, conquer some anxiety or improve them? Conquer some nerves ahead of Thursday?
We missed a lot of chances. The game was for 1-6, 1-7. You have to score. So Liverpool is not going to give us, I think, this amount of chances. So always I had that feeling. We scored 106 goals last season, the best ever. But I had the feeling we have to score more. We create a lot of game when we are in good form, and we have to try it, We have to, in every department, every section, in every position of the players, always I have the feeling we can improve. When I said 2 months ago, when everybody said how good, how beautiful, how handsome we were, like a team. So that's why it's, I think, it was many good things that I like a lot today.
Just when Neil plays, guys.
Pep, I know you've had your setbacks this season, but do you feel that your team is better than the team that won the title so convincingly last season?
Well, if you ask me that question, the last 2 games I said, I don't think so.
Overall?
Well, overall, it just always I have this theory. But for example, in my period in Barcelona, my 4th season, we played better than the previous season. In the first season, we won the 6 titles. Never before the team achieved that. But the last season, we won just the cup, the World Cup for the clubs, and I had that feeling that we were better. But just for the simple fact, we are more time together. We know each other. We trust each other more. I know when you had defeat, the people expect Pep what is going to say to the players. What should I say to my players? What they have done, even the season, in the previous season with me, with the amount of joy they gave us, for all, I think, football fans, for our fans, for myself, like a manager. So it's impossible. So I'm not a guy who always we spoke about that, guys. We have to make a step forward again. We are here for that after 2 defeats. This is the first challenge. If you want to make something in the Premier League, the last 2 games will dictate it. If real because they won, but we have a chance to be there. And that is the first. We did it. We'll see the second one. And of course, there are many incredible things to fight, not just the Premier League, of course, but the Cup, the FA Cup, the semi-finals, the Carabao, and after Champions League. So and improve. So, I said yesterday, what do you have to do to win the game? Play better. So today we won it. We saw it, but we play better than previous. It's not to say the people, no, we have to win at any cost. What does it mean? What does it mean? Everybody wants to win. We have to do something, no? You have to move your legs, clear your brain and do something, to win the games. Not just to wait. Maybe the luck is coming or we were lucky in the next time. If something happened in the previous game, the mistakes we did, we have to correct. We have to solve it. We have to analyze. Because at the end, always we have done these 3 seasons. In the good moments, bad moments, we look ourselves. Few times, I think, can complain about the referees, the result, or few times about. Always we look ourselves, and from here build something. And I'm pretty sure my last year, hopefully, will be in 2 seasons or more. Hopefully, the team play better. If not, there's no sense. If not, why should be here after what we have done last season?
Why is it so important to you, Pep, to retain the Premier League title? Why does that mean so much to you? Is there a particular importance to that?
But will be a consequence. So I don't start the season, you have to win the Premier League, and forget what you have to do. So when Liverpool is 7 points in front, it's because they don't lose a game, they don't concede, they start in incredible form, and the top players all together, also more 4 or 5 years together with Jurgen. So believe me, I want to win the Premier League, but it's not going to change my mind about what you have to do in feeling the getting better. So the defeat's always a signal, no warning to say, oh, what happened? And the good moments when we won 0-4 in West Ham, and I sat in that position here, said, be careful. Fantastic machine, Manchester City, how dominated. No, we didn't dominate it. The first half they had 3 or 4 chances in front of Ederson, 1 against 1. And they didn't score, and Crystal Palace should choose and target 2 score goals. Yeah, that is reality in football. You have to accept it. But the balance, you have to analyze the game, how it was. And today was pretty good, really, pretty good. And I always say the opposite, if I will not be convinced about what we have done.
Last one with Jack, please, guys.
It was not fit, it was a muscular problem. I think it's not a big issue. I don't know next Thursday, but I guess the next Kurstein will be able for next Thursday. So I don't know. Today was not ready. Hopefully, as soon as possible, came back.
Last one with Jack, please, guys.
You spoke before about refreshing new principles. Was that the main message over the last few days? Almost remembering what you've done so well.
I think we never forget who we are, but sometimes you have to to kick your face, or you move stubborn a little bit to see oh guys, what happened. But they want to do that. Maybe I'm wrong, but all the players in all the leagues, especially Premier League, they want to do it well. One player at Southampton go outside, go out there, they want to play good. They want to be embarrassing for his mates, families, manager, friends, club, for everybody. And sometimes you need it. They want to do. Our players, they want to do well, but sometimes you need to realize sometimes it's not enough. And you have to try it again. And for many players like Danilo, like Zinchenko, like many players don't play later regularly, they were fantastic. We knew it. So in the position of Liverpool, we drop points, it's over. It's finished. Will be almost impossible. Of course, I think they are going to drop points, but not too many. And if you want to be there as far as possible until the end, we have to win games. We have done last season and this season as well.